When you receive your Zaptizer system, it will come packaged in a box like this. The gun and hose kit will come packaged separately in a bag like this. In the gun and hose kit, there are 3 items. There's the hose, there's the spray gun, and the brass tip. So, where do you start? Take the gun, pick the nut off the end of it like this. You then place the tip on the end of the gun and replace the nut, doing it up finger tight. You then take either a 19mm or an adjustable spanner and tighten this up, like so. Not too tight, we do have an adjustment video available. You would then take the end of the hose, like so, fit it to the bottom of the gun, like so, and nip that up with the same size spanner, like so. So there should be no movement here or here, nice and tight. So then you would take your canister, like so, take the nut at the other end and wind it on to the canister. Take either a 15mm or an adjustable spanner and tighten and nip it up like so. Now the system is built. There are 2 valves that you'll need to open on this system. There's the first that is behind the trigger on the gun, so make sure that this adjustment wheel here is wound fully back so that the trigger is allowed to fully open. Now the second thing you need to do is to open this valve here on top. You'll hear hissing as the hose fills. That is a 250 psi canister of the sanitizer. At this point you will maybe see whether you need to tighten up this nut under here or this nut around here. You can see I've done them adequately tight. The best thing to do now is spray. So now you have your system ready to go. Apply lightly to the surface, like so. The Zaptizer system only requires a very fine mist. This will air dry within 5 to 10 minutes. We do recommend it is left on the surface for 5 minutes for best effects. Now you've finished using the system, always make sure that this valve is done up on top of the canister, like so. Nice and tight. Now, no pressure will be released out of the canister if this is done up. If you're going to be leaving it for a longer period of time, we do recommend disconnecting the hose from the canister. Before you do that, release all of the pressure out of the hose by depressing the trigger. Like so. Then, remove this nut here with the spanner, and that is your hose and gun kit separated from the canister.